So I want to talk about options again. Now, if you want to see my previous discussions on options, you can check out these links here. Talked about basic options, the payouts to basic options, and pricing theory. I want you to keep pricing theory in mind as we go through these strategies because there are plays on different aspects of the components of the prices. We're going to talk about putting together combinations of options for various strategies. We'll start with straddles and strangles. So a long straddle is a situation where you buy one call and one put at the exact same strike price. Now, typically that's gonna be right at the money. Now, it could be out of the money and still be a straddle. The idea here is you're looking for some deviation from that strike price. So it could be a binary event. Think about a biotech firm that's going to announce some information on a pharmaceutical product. Either it's going to be a big winner or a big loser, and you're going to expect some massive change in the price. You don't know where it's going to go, but you're expecting some massive change in the price. You might also be thinking about volatility expansion, right? You are buying these options. As volatility expands, they become worth more. So then you could sell them at a higher price and make a profit in that way too. The opposite of that, of course, is a short straddle. Here you're selling one call and selling one put at the same strike price. Again, typically at the money, but not always. Here you're looking for volatility contraction or theta decay. So just like we had with volatility expansion, as volatility contracts, these are going to be worth less. So you sold them at a high premium, you're able to buy them back to close out the position at a lower premium. There's also theta decay. So as time goes on, all things equal, those options become worth less and less and less and less. And you can make a play on that, sell them high, and then buy them back lower. Now there is some anticipation there that you're just not expecting any kind of massive underlying price movement, unlike the long straddle position. Now, what if you don't want to buy them at both exactly the same strike price? You want a little bit bigger cushion there. So if you want to go long a strangle, that's what you're doing here. Both of them are out of the money. You're buying one call and one put. So you need more of a deviation, but you're paying less of a premium because they're both out of the money. But again, you're looking for kind of a binary event or volatility expansion. And what does this say about confidence? So your premium's lower. Maybe you're super confident that things are going to go volatile, so you don't care about being exactly right there in the middle. But think about that in terms of your premium paid, the confidence, and the payout. Again, of course, we have the short strangle, so same kind of thing, just the opposite. You're selling the call and selling the put, both out of the money. You're getting less of a premium, but you have kind of a broader spectrum of prices where you're still making money. Again, you're looking for volatility contraction, theta decay, and minimal movement in the prices. Again, less premium. Think about your confidence in this position. Now, I want to say options in general are very risky, but they're particularly risky if you're that seller, you're the person going short, you're the person writing these options. So you think about the short straddle and the short strangle, they are risky positions. So there is something called the iron condor, which has got to be the coolest name for any kind of financial product. It makes me think it's going to be a superhero movie at one point. But the idea here is that you are going to sell a call and sell a put both out of the money, but because you don't want that max loss, then you're going to buy one and sell one, but they're further outside of the money. So as the strategy doesn't work, eventually you get to a point where you have a mass loss. Okay, so your premium is going to be even lower because you're selling to get that premium, and then you're going to have to buy back buy two others at a cheaper premium. But it gives you kind of this safety net at the bottom of this strategy. Now, I want to say I'm not advocating any of these strategies, but it's kind of fun to think about the payoffs of those strategies. If you need to, pause the video, go back and kind of see why those payoff profiles make sense. We will come back with a couple of other strategies in this options series before we call it quits. Thanks so much for listening.